All right, I see the last player coming back out. Now they've changed all their ponies. And we're going to start with a throw-in underneath the DR flag. And in comes the ball, and the clock starts. Is it going to work on the scoreboard? No, it's not. It's decided not to work again. Backhand by the Dominican Republic, trying to get underway. Where are we? Rory Torrey on the ball at the moment with the other number 4 riding him off, Alexander Schad. Where is Rory? Schad. Rory won the battle, and Rory's now going upfield. Rory's got a chance. Good backhand. And the whistle goes, so we'll stop the clock. So the umpire decided that, I think there was a line infringement. So the main rule in polo is the line of the ball. So basically the ball creates its own main road along the direction it is traveling, whether it's been hit or deflected or off a board or something. So it creates its own main road, and if you're traveling along that main road, you have the right of way to the ball. And if somebody's coming along that right of way and you cut in front of him or her and infringes right to the ball, the umpires will blow a whistle. It's all about the safety for the horses, and so we can't have people just coming in at odd angles to the ball from all directions. So you have to come down the line of the ball. So it looks like a penalty, another open goal penalty, but it's a 40-yard penalty this time. So DR have to be behind the goal line and away from the goal mouth again, and it's just a one hit. And it looks like Heather's going to take it this time. 40 yards. Heather, very easy. She has a great shot on her. Yes, well played, Heather Souto. So second goal to the home team, and it's a penalty again. Does it just sort of come and go on its own? So the teams have changed ends, and in comes the ball, and DR in the defence. A good backhand there by the number 4, Alexander, trying to get his team onto the attack. And the number 2, Pedro's, just backs it in towards the middle, but there's no one there at the moment. Peter Friedman gets the backhand for the home team. Heather's going to try and take off down the line. But Pedro's turning it brilliantly for the DR. He's going at speed. Keating trying to hook his stick. Pedro got the touch on it. We need Rory to back it out the way. Rory does back it, and it goes over his own back line. Stop the clock. And so we're going to have the equivalent of a soccer corner when a defender puts the ball over his own back line. This is the polo equivalent of a soccer corner, and so the umpires put the ball down on the 60-yard line, opposite where it went over the back line, so not in the middle, off to the side. And it is defended, so you'll see the dark blues between the goal and the ball mouth. And you'll see 2 of the white players, the DR, up front. They're wide of the goal mouth, so if the ball is going wide, they'll try and pop it back into the middle. And the number 3, Rodolfo's, just teeing up the ball, making sure it's not in a divot. And it looks like the number 4, Alexander, will take this. The defending team have to be 30 yards away from the ball, as with the hit-ins and all penalties. You have to be 30 yards away. Here comes Alexander going for the big shot. Looks like he's got the distance on it. Oh, it's right in the middle. It's underneath Rory Torrey. Rory Torrey's got the ball. Oh, he left it behind. Hopefully Dan Keating can clear it. And the whistle goes, and Dan Keating got a little shot onto it, but I'm not sure what happened. We'll see what the umpires decide. And it looks like Patrick Quigley is putting the ball down in the middle of the field, so it's a strong penalty in favour of the home team. The Dominican Republic can defend this. They just have to be 30 yards back from the ball. And we'll see what Rory Torrey can do. Umpires call play. So this is a defended penalty again. Rory, the number 4 for USA, just settling his horse down, getting himself into rhythm. It looks like he might go for the big shot. He is. He sends it up the middle of the field, looking pretty good. The number 1 has a go at getting it. Oh, it's running true. Pedro gets a little backhand and the whistle goes again. I think Peter Friedman was coming down the line, and I think maybe they judged Pedro coming across the line in front of Peter Friedman. We'll see. The two umpires are going to go and have a quick chat. So I'm thinking that the umpires have adjudged that the Dominican Republic did foul, did cross the line of the ball in front of Peter Friedman. They more or less had to anyway, because it was going to be a goal, so it was sort of a do or die maneuver. And they're going to be a penalty from the spot inside the 30, so it's undefended, and Heather Souto scores for the home team, so that makes it 3 goals now. 3-0. Lining up in front of umpire Carlos. He's going to throw the ball in. How much time have we got left on the clock? 4 minutes, and Rory Torrey picks it up, heads towards goal, but they all leave it behind. Who's going to turn first? Oh, it looks dangerous for the home team as DR get onto it quickest. The number 4, Alexander. Peter Friedman's going to try and hook his stick. Alexander gets the hit. It's looking very good. It's just squeaks inside the goal, and the Dominican Republic get the first goal of the game. Alexander Schad scoring for gets their first goal. And again back to the middle, changing ends. USA going up towards the scoreboard now, and very quickly from the back of the line, Rory Torrey gets it out of the air, puts it forward. Can he keep going though? He's trying to just keep control of the ball. There's somebody backing him up. He's across the field. Oh, look at that from Pedro. Nice play by Pedro. And now he leaves it for his number 4, Alexander. He's going to try and cut it up the field. What a lovely cut up the field that was too. The number 1 doesn't get onto it. Rory Torrey's going to try and turn the ball. Rory's done well there. He's come off a pony, but he's just got enough control. He's looking upfield. Peter Friedman's waiting for the pass. Rory needs to unload it quicker than this. Now he looks upfield. He's pulled it across the face of the goal. Can Peter back it in? He's going to try, but the number 4 defending Alexander gets it away to the far corner. Now he's going to just pull up his pony. He's going to look up the field. He's got the ball on the boards. He's got the right. Peter can't cross that line. He's going to wait and try and ride him off. Now Alexander tries to hit the big shot up the middle of the field, looking pretty good as Pedro picks it up. Pedro gets a big bang from Rory Torrey. It's underneath Rodolfo at the moment. Rodolfo, no, Rory Torrey turns it. Rory going forward, doesn't quite get the shot he needs. Again coming off the cane. Alexander in defence, gets a lovely backhand. Dan Keating anticipated, turned first. Keating sends a lovely backhand up the field. Heather Souto's turning onto it quickly. Heather under the neck. Oh, she overcut it. Well played, Dan Keating, though. That's how polo should be played. Good backhands. Get the teams moving. Heather turned onto it very nicely, just overcut it. So hit into DR. Umpires call play. And Alexander brings it in for the visitors. Alexander gets the second shot onto it, looks for a bigger one, sends a lovely strong shot up the middle of the field. Dan Keating onto it first, gets a little backhand, not enough, and looks like Rodolfo picking it up. Rodolfo for Dominican Republic. Rodolfo going again. Rodolfo just going to try and get it into the middle. Oh, he does. Lovely near side under the neck shot, but it's not got enough of an angle on it. Runs out over the back line and out of play. And we've got 2 minutes left in this second chukker. And Rory Torrey's going to bring it in. Which way is he going to go this time? He's gone straight towards Heather. Look at that, straight to Heather. Heather was sort of sneaking on the side there, and nobody marked Heather. She gets the shot over the halfway line. Going towards her is Pedro. I don't think Heather goes again. Oh, she's put it over the boards. Didn't get the cut towards the middle she was hoping for. So we'll have a throw in over on the far side. I think that's... And in comes the ball from Patrick. Rolls it between the teams. They're fighting for it in the middle there. Dan having a go. Heather gets a little backhand. Not far enough. And it looks like Rodolfo sends the big backhand, trying to get his partner underway. Rory gets a bit of a backhand. It's met by Alexander, but not far enough. Dan Keating gets a backhand. Peter Friedman trying to turn onto it. Oh, gosh, yeah, that was a bad cross. Heather coming down the line, and the number 3, Rodolfo, basically 90 degrees to the line, fouling Heather Souto. Good demonstration of a great foul there. And so it's going to be a penalty in favour of the home team, and it looks like Patrick Quigley is going to put it on the 40-yard line. So it's going to be another open goal penalty for the home team. Oh look, the clock decided to join us for a second. Well, minute and 4 seconds actually, it's stopped again. And here comes Heather, number 2, again for another penalty opportunity. This will be the 4th of the goals, and they're all from penalties. Hopefully Heather gets it. She looks good. Did she put it wide? No, it's Flagger says it was good. Heather. That's Heather's hat-trick of penalties, and just in this Chukker alone. So to Rory, 4 to the home team. And we're about to get the 30-second bell going any time now. Now we got the Dominican Republic going up towards the NBC Channel 10 scoreboard. But Rory Torrey picks it up for the US of A, and he's going up towards the goal. We've got now Mauricio, there's the 30-second bell. Mauricio trying to turn it up the field. He bounces off the boards, takes Dan out the way, leaves it for Pedro. Pedro doesn't really get the shot he wants, but oh, well hooked. Rodolfo there. Pedro gets another shot at it. Look at that from Pedro. Puts it right in front of the number 4, Alexander. Alexander goes under the net, cuts it. Oh, I think it's just wide. Just wide, inches wide. Very close to being in, but it wasn't quite, and we're about to end the Chukker, I think, before the hit in. There goes the second bell, so the players will go off again to change their ponies. A good second Chukker.